A lot to unpack, and let's start with the children. They're starting to find them. So just a little bit how they got lost or why are we in this predicament. The Biden administration basically would give the children up to whoever would ask for them. They call them sponsors. Some were legit. That's why we found a bunch of them that were legit and had an actual address, a good functioning address or location where we could find these kids. But a lot of them are not. We're not saying that all of them were trafficked or exploited, but obviously some of them have, because we already found some that have. And so this is where, on top of the deportations and everything else, that's border security, one of the top priorities for the administration and Tom Homan is to locate the remaining children to see where they're at. Because as you and I were talking earlier, there's the HHS, Health and Human Services, they weren't checking anything. They weren't asking ICE to check. The Biden administration wasn't asking anyone in the Interior Enforcement to go knock on this apartment in Chicago or in Houston to see, in fact, who they were that was receiving this child. And there was multiple locations that were receiving multiple children. There was one place in Houston that had received 77 kids. And how does that happen? Well, because nobody was checking. And so you're going to see investigations into this. You're going to see a rescue of a lot of these kids, which is what I used to do in the latter part of my career, rescuing a lot of women and children from these horrible sexual exploitation, modern day slavery situations. And by the way, forced labor as well. You're going to see some of these kids be found or rescued from labor exploitation situations.
I heard that there was labor exploitations in Florida.
Yeah. You don't think that's going to happen in the United States?
Don, there was a case of children, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds working at the factories at these slaughterhouses in Florida. We know these cases because they already started happening, and they've been forced, these kids, to work in these conditions. So you're going to see a lot. Unfortunately, you will see some of these cases be coming up in the news.